Yeah, little bro. Yeah, little bro. The fuck wrong with him? The fuck wrong with him? What hand you roll up with, Mike?
Left hand, all right, nigga. Show me something.
Show you something? He's scared as hell.
I don't think people realize how many people them guys beefing with. And then when they know where you at, like he got problems with some guys that like really got some money and really got pulled. And then I remember the conversations of people even talking about him in prison or when they call home to me. Like 700 guys don't like them. Some of them 700 guys don't like. 82 guys don't like. They got beef with the whole city. BCB guys, like that's going.
This is 24 Lick, a Detroit drill robber from Inkster, Michigan, who just did nearly 2 years in federal prison for walking into a strip club with an illegal machine gun conversion on his Glock. And the second he touched down, the streets started saying he pulled up on someone in a yellow Lamborghini before the day was even over. Before we get into what the streets are saying happened the night he got out, we need to go back and understand who this man actually is and how he ended up in federal prison in the first place, because this story starts way before any music video or any Lamborghini.
Just did the hard way, like it weak. Fuck the feds, I'm blowing money fast like they It's still the same rules I reach, bitch I teach. I'm doing all this crazy, I put bitches on the leash. Every time my niggas call this shit the same. More songs, more dollars, more hoes, more clothes.
Malik Mahi Taylor, known professionally as 24 Lick, was born September 3, 1999 in the Detroit metro area. He grew up in Inkster, which sits just outside Detroit in Wayne County, and if you know anything about that region, Inkster carries its own kind of pressure. It is a small city with a poverty rate that has been among the highest in Michigan for decades. Taylor's household was difficult from the start, and both of his parents struggled with crack addiction. His father was locked up for roughly 6 years within the first year of his life. That is the kind of start that shapes everything about how a young person sees the world and what they think is available to them. What is interesting about Taylor's story, though, is that he genuinely had other options early on. He attended the University of Detroit Jesuit High School, which is one of the more well-respected schools in the Detroit area, before eventually transferring to Inkster High. He was a real athlete, playing point guard in basketball and running back in football, and college football programs were reaching out with scholarship offers, including one from Hiram College. That kind of opportunity is a real door out of Inkster, the kind that most people from that environment never even get close to. But the streets have a pull to them, especially when that life has been around you since you were a child, and for Taylor, the pull won. In his own words, in an interview he did with Dirty Glove Bastard alongside his close collaborator 392 Lil Head back in 2022, he described growing up like this.
Shit, I lived in a single parent home, just my dukes. Shit, I wouldn't say it's really that hard, like, nigga ain't really just not having shit, like my dukes, you know? My dukes made sure I got what a nigga wanted and shit. Not every time, but shit. Ain't like no too crazy poverty shit for me, like, but a nigga ain't silver spoon either though.
Yeah, like niggas ain't grow up fucked up or with it like that. Niggas grew up straight though.
Yeah, facts.
That's real. So when would y'all say y'all jumped off the porch in Detroit?
Shit, I always been a little badass nigga, but I play sports and shit too, so yeah, that's what everybody where I'm from do. Niggas niggas go play sports and be in the hood, cause the hood shit got their own little sports teams and shit.
Yeah,
so
hell yeah.
Don't play that.
I always played sports and shit.
But I always been a regular street nigga too though.
Yeah.
When it was time to get some money though, Nigga had to get some money.
Yeah.
Nigga wasn't getting no job and no regular shit like that, nigga.
By the time Taylor was around 16 years old, he was already catching charges. He was arrested as a juvenile for 2 counts of assault and battery after he and a group allegedly jumped 13-year-old twin brothers outside a cinema in Westland, Michigan. The incident was recorded and posted to social media, which is how they identified him. He tried to appeal that adjudication in 2018, and the Michigan Court of Appeals shot it down. Then, at 18, right around the time those college opportunities were supposed to be opening up, he caught a charge that would quietly follow him and eventually blow up his life years later. In August of 2018, Taylor and 3 other men were arrested in Owasso, up in Shiawassee County, about 80 miles northwest of Inkster, for passing counterfeit $20 bills at a Taco Bell, an Arby's, and a gas station. His co-defendants were Jalen Shanks, Anthony Shanks, and Michael Brown, all from the same Inkster and Detroit world he came from. Taylor was convicted in 2019 of uttering and publishing counterfeit notes, which is a felony under Michigan law. That felony conviction turned him into what federal law calls a prohibited person. This meant he was no longer legally allowed to own or carry a firearm for the rest of his life. That detail seems small in the moment, but it is the exact reason he ended up in federal prison years later. Around 2021, Taylor started taking music seriously, and by his own admission, the motivation was straightforward. He saw the money his older brother, Big Key, was pulling in from his distribution deal, and he wanted in. He said it himself in that Dirty Glove Bastard interview.
Try it out for yourselves, you know what I mean, for the first time.
Oh, my nigga. He showed me his distro. Bitch had like 200 racks on it.
200K in distro. Oh, what?
I'm like, yeah, I'm about to start rapping. I'm about to press this shit. Bro, making this off that.
Yeah. Gonna get in that booth.
So right after that, y'all just knew it was game time.
Yeah, but niggas already fuck with us, like, they
like
want to hear us
streetwise.
Regardless, streetwise, like, we want to hear what y'all, like,
Niggas
want
been
to hear y'all on
telling
the
us
track.
to rap,
now,
we
like,
just ain't give a fuck to rap for real.
Would y'all say y'all didn't give a fuck to rap because y'all didn't see, like, the point of it? Like, you know what I'm saying? The money and this shit, y'all ain't see no point.
Like, we ain't never think we was gonna get
this,
verified.
even get this far with this shit.
Be on some shit like this, none of that.
Why y'all feel like that though? Y'all niggas
Like, cause like,
shit don't be
we
happening
ain't growing up seeing them niggas like, no, we ain't got no real, we don't got no big homie to be like, no
like,
rapping big homie that be like,
that bitch ain't even got no schools,
like,
no
come
more
rap.
for real, no hospital, nothing.
Big Key, whose real name is Keith Taylor, is his older brother and a fellow rapper affiliated with the same street crew, Cash Gang, also known as Belt Gang Mafia, or FWC, is both a street gang and a rap collective rooted in Inkster with connections running through the wider Metro Detroit area.
Did it to the hard way, like it. Yeah! Fuck that bottle! Yeah! Hurry up! Dog, buddy. That's yeah.
Not gonna lie, this is my shit. Free bang, nigga, free ace. Don't get dropped trying to drop a diss. I hold this bitch on God if he try some shit. Cause I wouldn't try leak if he got the blick.
Shoot, 100 to yo, 100 to my.
This all his money, he mad, y'all. This all your money, nigga.
Shoot, though. Shoot.
This all you, nigga.
Bored, bro.
Shut your bitch ass up, bitch.
Hey, y'all, he a Muslim. That bitch
Shut up, bitch.
Take that head off, he going against his religion.
Federal prosecutors and an FBI special agent explicitly named Taylor as a Cash Gang member in multiple court filings, describing the group as a violent gang and rap group with a presence in the Metro Detroit area. By 2023, Taylor had put out a solid run of projects including Big 24 Shit, The Biggest Shark, Evil Twins with 392 Lil Head, and Belt Gang Volume 1, and he was building real traction. Taylor had a deal with Interscope Records and 2 additional distribution agreements in place. But none of it saved him on the night of September 17, 2023. Around 1 in the morning, Taylor walked up to Truth Gentlemen's Club, a strip club on 8 Mile Road in Detroit's East Side, and club security stopped him at the door, frisked him, and found a loaded Glock 26 on him. But it wasn't just a regular pistol, it had an orange switch attached to the back, which is a device that makes the gun fire automatically like a machine gun. It also had an extended magazine with a round already in the chamber. Security took the gun and called the police. When officers arrived, one of them recognized Taylor on sight as a Cash Gang member from prior encounters, and that's when things got even messier. Taylor, who was extremely intoxicated, resisted arrest, had to be physically forced into the back of a police car, and then somehow managed to escape from the vehicle while he was handcuffed behind his back. He ran across the parking lot and onto 8 Mile Road before officers caught him again. After the arrest, investigators started going through Taylor's social media, and what they found on his own YouTube channel was basically a gift to the prosecution. About 18 days before the night he got caught at the club, on August 30th, 2023, Taylor had uploaded an official music video called Overdoing It. In that video, he's holding what the FBI special agent identified as the exact same Glock 26 with the orange switch that was taken from him at the door of the strip club. Same gun, same switch, same extended magazine. All of it posted on YouTube for the world to see almost 2 weeks before his arrest. The visual match between the gun in the video and the gun that security handed over to Detroit police that night was the centerpiece of the government's case. But the gun wasn't even the worst part of what was in that video. In the clip, Taylor also referenced knowing the feds were watching him. He also made comments that the FBI interpreted as a threat towards law enforcement, including a gesture towards the camera while talking about possibly having to deal with the police. On top of the music video, prosecutors submitted around 20 Instagram photos and videos going back to 2021 showing Taylor with firearms over an extended period, including one photo where he had 2 handguns visible in his front pockets. There was also a separate track called Runnin', where the lyrics directly reference putting a switch on a Glock, with the word switch replaced in the audio by the sound of automatic fire gun. The government's position was simple. This man had been documenting his illegal activity on the internet for years, and now they had him. The charges were felon in possession of a firearm, which carries up to 15 years, and illegal possession of a machine gun, which carries up to 10 years. At the detention hearing, Taylor's attorney, Robert Kinney, tried to argue for his release, pointing to the Interscope deal, the pending distribution agreements, his 2 children, and framing the music as artistic expression rather than a confession. U.S. Magistrate Judge Kimberly Altman denied bond and ruled that no conditions of release could adequately protect the community, so Taylor sat. Now, to understand the full picture of the world Taylor was operating in, you need to know about his cash gang running partner, Real Rich Izzo, whose real name is Isaac Young, because their situations ran almost perfectly parallel, and it tells you exactly what kind of crew this was.
This bitch, yes. Bitch keep calling me about this stupid ass Miami O's.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, wait.
Man.
That's Belt Gang. Hold on.
Hold on, let me call you back. Flush, he good. Flush, he good. He good. He good. He
Don't
good.
beat me up.
He good. He
Now,
good.
you must got a Dodge.
Stop playing like
You
that,
just
though.
hit
I'm
me
telling
up.
you, don't be running up
Dang.
like. Almost said, bro, run your water. Stop playing
I
like
can
that.
tell y'all got a Dodge, don't y'all? Because the way you just hit me up, Dodge hit me. Yeah, shake your hand,
okay.
me the friend.
Okay.
You got stung by B?
We give out whoopings,
Boy,
but
you
don't
pretty
be playing
swole.
like that.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
What's
Hey,
going
you
on,
got
my
more
nigga,
bodyguards
though?
than Kevin Costner. You ain't get your CDs?
You can't be running up like that.
Well,
What
you see these
CDs?
stains
What
right
CDs?
here on them shoes right there. They call me Wide Earth looking for dirt. Jesse James looking for stains. Now look, the good part about it, real quick, and I'm out your hair like cheap shampoo. Look, tilt one to the side like
Come
this.
on. How we
And I see
coming?
that spot
How
like
you
a
coming
domination.
today,
Look,
man?
watch this right here. You spray the spray.
Look,
then
I
you
got
never
niggas
do
that
it
get
again.
shit dirty, bro. I'm telling you,
yeah.
if this bitch can't clean a belt,
Look,
I don't want it.
Look at that. Would you say that's quicker than the New York Minute? That's not too shabby, huh? And you can use it on your jewelry too, because y'all jeweled up like Santana. Y'all play basketball? Y'all balling like Jim Jones. Why don't
Yeah,
you
we
just
be
get
putting up a lot of shots.
Can
Yeah.
you get
We
the get
putting
rid
up
of
a
me
lot of
stuff so I
shots.
get off work? This how it comes. It's a concentrate. It's gonna help you stay focused while you clean. One package will last longer than my last relationship. So by the time you run out, we probably have a Chinese president. Can you just do one bottle?
Give me like 3. I'm telling you, bro, don't be getting shit
Yeah, I got
dirty.
3 left. You talk me into it. That's gonna be cash or check. Is them shoes comfortable?
They cool.
Can
They
you run in your
cool.
pocket and get the money? I'm right here and get the paperwork.
Stop playing like that, though. I told you, I'm at bro, run your water. Stop playing like that.
That's what I said. Look,
You almost got
I got
spanked
3
in
of them.
here. Stop playing. Let me
That's what I'm
see.
saying.
Let me see.
Huh? Good looks, bro. Good
Man,
looks.
the
No, that's
fuck
what I'm saying.
wrong? Goofy ass. He green.
Hey.
Fuck, nigga. Belt gang.
Young was also an Inkster rapper affiliated with Cash Gang, signed to Capitol Music Group and Priority Records. He had real streaming numbers, over 85,000 monthly Spotify listeners and a track called Whoop Dot with 1.3 million streams. He was also facing a felon in possession case in the same district at around the same time, with prosecutors using the same language to describe him. They called him an unmitigated danger to the community and pointed to rap videos and Instagram posts as evidence of ongoing illegal weapons possession. What connects Young directly to Taylor's story is something that happened in April of 2022, more than a year before the club arrest. Surveillance footage from Westland Shopping Center captured both Taylor and Young in a clothing store altercation, where prosecutors said Taylor used a pistol like a hammer to pistol whip a victim across the face, causing severe injuries. That footage was brought into Taylor's own detention hearing as evidence of a pattern of violence connected directly to Cash Gang. A street commentator named Petty Tupac, talking about the situation around the time of Taylor's arrest, put the wider picture into words pretty clearly.
I don't think people realize how many people them guys beefing with, and then when they know where you at, like he got problems with some guys that like really got some money and really got pulled. And then I remember the conversations of people even talking about him in prison or when they call home to me. Like 700 guys don't like them. Some of them 700 guys don't like. 82 guys don't like. They got beef with the whole city.
While Taylor was locked up, things weren't quiet on the outside either. A figure referred to in his circles as the big homie, who he was himself incarcerated at the time, went on a live session and made it clear he had issues with Taylor and the whole Cash Gang crowd. He warned that things would be handled when he got home.
Clown, bro. That thumbs down, bro, is me and my bro. I don't even want to specifically even say no names, bro, but the nigga, they know who it is, bro. If you disrespecting that shit, bro, come directly to the one, bro. That's me. That's me. If not me, come to ghetto. If not ghetto, go to nail. If anybody else, bro, don't even got no say-so on this shit, man. Matter of fact, my nigga P, man. Pull up on or say something to P. He got to say so, man. Anybody else, bro, y'all niggas kids, bro. I'm on my way home, too. I ain't saying it. I'm on my way home. I've been so quiet. I ain't saying nothing. I've been letting niggas them freestyle, pop they say what they want, have their way. I'm on my way home.
So, after nearly 2 years inside, Taylor pled guilty on April 22, 2024, to the felon in possession count, and the machine gun charge was dropped as part of the deal. He served roughly 20 months in total between his pre-trial detention and his sentence. Around May 16, 2025, Cash Gang affiliated Instagram accounts announced his release, posting "Free at last. Cash Gang's 24 lick returns home after 2-year bid."
I got the whole overlord mafia with me. Fuck, nigga. I got the whole Bill gang mafia. It's the general. I'm got Spank right here. Yeah, I'm back, bitch. Finna take my son camping. We don't even need a tent.
He was stepping back into a world that had not cooled down at all while he was gone. And based on what the street started saying almost immediately, it does not seem like he had any plans to ease back in slowly. 2 days after Taylor touched down from federal prison on May 18th, 2025, an official music video dropped for a track called Lids, First Day Out. The video, which has crossed 595,000 views on YouTube, was filmed in a bright yellow Lamborghini Urus and a black Ram TRX truck, and Taylor is performing in and around those vehicles in full luxury fits. The song itself is a classic First Day Out drill anthem, and the lyrics are not subtle at all. The most talked about lines in the chorus go, "They say all you do is diss, I just rap the shit I live. I caught 4 hats in one summer, why you think my name Lids? We ain't seeing eye to eye, cause I shot out one of his. My niggas really murder gang, set the play and watch us blitz." For those who are not familiar with Detroit drill slang, hats means bodies as in kills, like knocking someone's hat clean off their head. The name Lids is read in street circles as a reference to closing the eyelids of the dead or putting a lid on someone permanently. So, the chorus is essentially a boast about 4 kills in a single summer delivered on his first week home from federal prison over a Lamborghini flexing music video. In the drill world, that is a statement. Now, this is the point where we have to be clear about what is confirmed and what lives in the streets only, because both matter here, but they are not the same thing. What is confirmed is this. Taylor was released around May 16th, and 2 days later, that video was already online, with the yellow Lamborghini Urus and the black TRX right there on screen for the whole internet to see, and the lyrics saying exactly what they say. What the streets are claiming is that those same 2 vehicles were used in a shooting or drive-by in Inkster within 48 hours of Taylor getting out, happening around the same time or just before the video was filmed. The target was a man named Titus Mundy, someone from his own old circle who had been labeled a snitch for years. Reaction channels, including Snort Out Dude, uploaded content around May 30th, 2025 with the story fully laid out, arguing that surveillance footage from a neighborhood camera in Inkster, the kind of footage the streets call rain camera, showed the same yellow Lamborghini and black TRX involved in a shooting at a specific Inkster address, and then those same vehicles and outfits appeared in the music video filmed the same day. Titus Mundy is a man from Inkster who has his own history of fraud-related arrests, and in September of 2018, he was arrested alongside 2 other men for passing more than $1,100 in fake $20 bills across 5 Walmart stores in Indiana. In the Detroit and Inkster street community, he has long been labeled a rat, someone who allegedly cooperated with authorities and ended up with a lighter outcome than the people around him. And that reputation is what the reaction channels point to as the motive for the alleged shooting. A second reaction video from Drill Hall of Fame, uploaded in early April 2026, focused on a clip of Cash Gang affiliate Tez Money, also known as ATN's Money, rapping lines that the street community read as self-incriminating, including references to burning his Louis Vuitton outfit and jumping out of a Lamborghini around the time of the alleged incident. Matching Instagram photos allegedly showing Tez Money and Taylor in those same designer fits near the yellow Lamborghini from around the release window were held up as visual confirmation by multiple channels. The line about burning the Louis outfit is interpreted as getting rid of a recognizable piece of clothing that could connect you to something you were wearing when something went down. It is the kind of detail that in the drill community it's treated as confirmation even when nothing official exists to back it up. And that brings us to the part of the story that matters most for anyone trying to understand what actually happened. There are no mainstream news reports or any new criminal charge against Taylor tied to any incident in May of 2025. More importantly, Titus Mundy, the man the streets are saying was the target that night, was very much alive and active months later. He was arrested in October of 2025 in Kentucky as part of a 4-man Michigan crew caught doing locker room theft and identity fraud at gyms across multiple states, and he was indicted by a Franklin Circuit Court grand jury on October 28, 2025 on organized crime and theft charges. That means whatever happened or did not happen in Inkster that night in May, it didn't end the man the streets were saying it was meant for. What this story actually shows you is how the Detroit drill scene works right now and why it keeps catching the attention of federal prosecutors even when nobody gets officially charged. The music, the social media posts, the surveillance footage circulating in group chats, and the street narratives all feed each other in a loop that makes it nearly impossible to separate what is real from what is being performed for the internet. Taylor walked out of federal prison, went straight to a yellow Lamborghini, dropped a track boasting about kills while the streets were already screaming that he had just slid on someone in that exact car, and filmed a video in it the same day. Whether you believe the allegations or not, that is a man who came home and immediately gave the streets and the feds something to talk about. And in this world, that is almost the point. Do you think there's some truth in the allegation or it's major cap? Do you think Big Cray snitched? Let me know in the comment section.
Yeah, it's a spanking. It's a spanking, nigga. Belt gang, nigga.
Stop at the fucking dime. You feel me?
Hog ass, nigga. Papa spank something.
And I'm with my trades, I'm with the trades too. I'm neighborhood, I'm with the trades. These the only trades I love, nigga. Y'all niggas know what the fuck going on.
That part. That part. Yeah.
More.
I'm fucking with the movers.
Yeah. Big Key the Great. Neighborhood's finest. That's the only neighborhood nigga I love. The homie gon' spank something and he gon' run up a bag on you bitch ass niggas. Hey Juice. What's moving, 3? What y'all niggas got on though? Hey Key, what that chain on your neck, boy? That 2-4 shit?
2-4, this 2-4 business. This shit everywhere on me, nigga. I got this shit on my calves too, nigga. Y'all niggas my nigga, man.
Is that 2-4 leak? That Mr. Space something, Mr. Knock you down where you stand?
You feel me?
Yeah.
The general, Mr. Belt, the ass, all that, man.
I'm talking about a cold spanking. A cold spanking going down. It's a spank show. He caught her 4 hats in one summer. Why you think my name lives?
Y'all know we crippin' crazy over this bitch. Y'all niggas know what the fuck going on. Yeah.
Yes, sir. More.
The bank on. We got a couple dollars on us. Hold on, we got a couple dollars. Like, so what? Yeah, a couple. Yeah, we got the good sources on us. A couple dollars. This shit ain't nothing, boy. Real song. This shit stay on me. I'm the bank.
All blues.
I'm the ATM right now.
I hear you.
This for nip, nip too.
Hey, Keith.
Click on one of the cards on your screen to see more videos like this. See you in the next one.